What's up, guys? My name's Kenny, and I hope you're all feeling good today. So I thought I'd go ahead and record this video of me trying to solve this Sudoku puzzle. It's called A Dot of Killer Heat. This is one that came out, well, I don't know when it came out, but I saw Cracking the Cryptic post their video of it, which is the day I'm recording this, of July 19th. So don't know when the puzzle came out. I think it's a newer one, though. Don't know the names of these people, if they're notable in Sudoku or not, but this one is by Chip Sounder, apparently. So the first thing about this one is that it's an 8x8. So instead of 1 through 9 is 1 through 8. Instead of the regular Sudoku boxes, these are 8 boxes here and so on. So it'll be interesting to do one like that. I don't think I've been successful on any of these puzzles that give you no digits at the start and give you these thermometer things, but at least I understand now how the thermometers work. Also, there is like a black dot here and a white dot here. I'll get to that rule in a second. It looks like the a black dot has a ratio of 1 to 2. And then the white dots are consecutive. So there's just one of those. So then you have these cages. So this cage will have all the numbers 1 through 8. And then these add up to 10 because of the number 10 here. So that's it. So thermometer, let me try to remember how these work. So the bulb is the lowest one. Increase from the bulb end. Okay. So yeah, so I watched the beginning of the video just to kind of get an introduction to like the puzzle, and I listened to what Mark was saying of Cracking the Cryptic, and he was saying that this is a more approachable one, which is why I'm going to give it a go. I would love to actually be successful on some of these puzzles that look intimidating to me. So let's just go for it. So okay, so thermometers, they have to go up, right? So that means that this is interesting because it goes in 2 directions. So it shares a number here. Same thing with this one. And it can't be the same number. Oh, it's the same thing for here. Oh. Okay, but it could be like 1 here and 1 here, or 2 here and 2 here. They could be the same on the diagonals. Okay, let's keep that in mind. Maybe I'm supposed to start there. I don't know. But let's also look at, okay, the 10 box. So they're digits 1 through 8, not 1 through 9. So it could be 8 and 2. Is that it? No. Yeah, because it can't be 5 and 5. Oh, no, it could be 7 and 3. 8 and 2. 7 and 3. Wait. 8 and 2, 7 and 3. Actually, let me make it right here. 2, 3, 7, 8. And that's it, right? No, 6 and 4. Oh, there's a lot of things. What am I thinking? Did I really think that the only numbers 1 through 8 that add up to 10 were 2 and 8? Am I really? Okay, if that's how I'm starting this, guys, that might be a problem. So this could be anything except for 1 and 5, I guess. Okay, anything except for 1 and 5. Let's just delete those. There's no point in putting all those in there. So, okay, what about the black one again? Ratio of 1 to 2. Okay, so let's ask the question, could this be 2 and 4? Or I guess it could be... Okay, so it can't be 4 and 8. So we know it's not 4 and 8. So 3 and 6? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. It can't be that because there's no 9 on this one. So this is either a 1 or a 2, which would mean that this one would have to be either a 2 or a 4. Okay. And then it could go 5, 6, or 7, or any combination of, you know, up to 8. And there can be gaps, right? So, okay, 1 or 2, 2 or 4. Well, I should put these in the middle, right? 1 or 2, 2 or 4. Okay. So from there, maybe I do start working on the corner here. So let's just say that this is a 1. Let's just pretend. Hold on. Well, actually, this eliminates a 2 from going here. And here. Right? So this kind of gives us a starting point. So, guys, this video might be incredibly long. This might be like an hour or an hour and a half. And you know what? I don't care if it is. I'm going to upload the whole thing. You guys can skip ahead if you need to. So I'm trying to think of what that would mean. So this white, so because the 2s here affect this box, it can't be a 2. Does that affect the white thing at all? What was the white one again? The whites are consecutives. Okay, so it's not a 2. So this can't be a 3 here. So that eliminates a 2 and a 3 from these. But that doesn't really help me a whole lot. Because, like, it could be, like, 1, 3, 4, 5, or any combination of things. Okay, but... Oh, one thing I realized is that these reach all the way across. I just realized, because it's only 8 digits. So it's going to increase... The problem here is that, like, this could be 2... Well, we know it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5, 6, 7, 8. We know that's not what it is, because this can't be 2. But there's no reason why this can't be like 1, 3, 4, and like 8 or anything like that. Hypothetically, there's no reason why something like this isn't possible, which would leave, you know, 2, 5. I'm just putting random numbers in. Right? Like, there's no reason why this isn't possible. What I am realizing is that one of these has to be a 1. And if you put the 1 here, the 1 has to go here. Right? And if you put a 1 here, the other one has to go here. So either way, you kind of have this, like... You can eliminate the 1s from all of these edges. Okay. So we know that this one, therefore we know that this one can't be a 1 or a 2. Which means that this one can't be a 2 or a 3. Okay. So it can't be a 1 or a 2, can't be a 2 or a 3 in these ones. And we know this one just can't be a 2. I'm trying to think. We also have this box here. There has to be a 1 in the box. I don't think we can do anything with that, though. Because we don't know if a 1 goes here or not. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't think that helps me. We can eliminate, like, a 1 from these, I guess. I don't know. This is really hard for me. So we can eliminate 7 or 8. We can eliminate 1 or 2. And that leaves us with 3, 4... Oh, let me get on the right thing here. 3, 4, 5, or 6. It has to be 3, 4, 5, or 6. And therefore, this has to be 4, 5, 6, 7. Because they're consecutive. Or wait, no, they go the other way. Oh, wait, I just realized... No, they have to go... What am I saying? It's on a thermometer. That has to go up this direction. Okay. So this has to be 3, 4, 5, 6. This has to be 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, the problem is this could be a 2, this could be a 1. It could be a 3, it could be a 4, it could be a 5. I mean, it could be 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know anything about this first one. Okay, so we know one of them has to be a... Or wait a minute, does it have to be a... No, it has to be a 1. Right, we've established it has to be a 1 because there's 2 thermometers on a single row. So one of them has to be a 1. And if yeah, the way the thermometers work, it means that the 1 has to go in one of the circles. Okay. I wonder if these 2 thermometers in the middle... Okay, don't do that, I guess. There's 5 here and 5 here. Is there anything you can do with that? We know this is a 1 or a 2. 4, 1, 2. That doesn't really help me, though. Well, we know this has to be a large number. These ones can't be 2s, right? Okay, hold on. We know these ones can't be 2s because, like, you can't put a 2 up here because you can't have 2 numbers that come before a 2. We know this can't be a 2 because one of these is a 2. So that eliminates a 2 from these. We also know that this can't be a 2 for the same reason why these ones can't be a 2. So now we've eliminated these ones and this one. So we know without a doubt that a 2 goes in one of these 2. Okay. Now, with that being said, what else can we determine? Can we do same thing with a 1? No. I mean, we can eliminate a 1 from these ones and these ones, but I don't see why a 1 couldn't go here or here. So we can't really do that. Okay, by the same logic that these are 8s, doesn't that mean that... Hold on. Oh, I guess you have these as well. Wait, how does this work? Hold on. How would this work with 8s? Do these... There's got to be 2 8s. Or no. Wait. Hold on. I'm a little confused on this. This might be the answer. This might be how we start. 25 minutes into the video. This might be how we start. No, so let me think. Could you possibly have these end in like 7s and like a 6 here? Like one pair be 7 and one pair be 6. Then have an 8 go here and an 8 go here. Is that possible? Okay, hypothetically, let's just throw in 8s in here just to pretend, okay? I know this is not how the pros, the people that are really good at these games, this is probably not how you would solve it. But let's just, I gotta work things through very slowly, okay? Because I don't have experience with these. Okay, let's just say you threw in an 8 here, in these 2 spots. Let's just pretend, you know? So like this number, this would be like a shared number. Like this could be a 3, this could be like a 4, this could be like a 5, this could be... Right, this can't be a 4 then. Oh, wait, this is actually important. Because the number that goes this way, the second one, that eliminates it from right there. Does that mean we have to say that this is a 1 or a 2? On all of them? Hold on. Okay, let's just say that this is... Okay. Let's use the highest numbers. I need to put them in to visualize this. Let's just say that they're the highest numbers, 6, 7, 8. And this is... We know a 1 has to go in here at some point, right? That means that this... Well, none of these can be a 6. So, 2, 3, 4... 2, 3, 4, 5. We know this one's not a 2. Well, actually, I could have just solved it right there. Okay, let's do something else. Let's do a higher number. Let's do a something greater than 1. Okay, because one of these has to, like, if this one is a 1, and that would mean that this one's a 1. But if this one's a 1, that would mean that this has to be a different number, is the point, right? So let's choose a different number. In this case, let's try a 2. Let's try a 2 here. So let's just say we put a 2 in here. Okay. Now, if we went with the lowest digits possible, well, I didn't mean to do that. 3, 4, and 5. That means that this... Oh, no, wait. It's still fine. It could still be 4, 5, 6. Right. Because these ones are in the next box. So this could still be... Or it could be 5, 6, 7, or it could be 6, 7, 8. Okay. That actually might be how it works. Okay. Okay. Well, no, hold on. Is there a certain number where this isn't possible anymore? Because if this is a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But that doesn't really... I know this is going to be a low number. I guess that means that this just has to be a 1 through 4 then. 5, 6, 7, or any combination. Let's just say 5 is the lowest number this can be if this is a 4. 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so it could be that. But if this was a 5, then 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you'd have to have a 6 and 1. Yeah, no. So it can't be... This can't be above a 5. Or this can't be 5 or above. So this has to be 1 through 4. And that's the case for all of them, actually. That's the case for all of them. So... Okay, I can't believe it took me that long to realize that has to be 1, 2, 3, or 4. We know 2 of them are 1s. I don't know if that means that the other ones have to be the same, though, is what I'm wondering. I don't think it means that. Like, if we have a 1 here or here, we could probably have, like, a 2 here and a 3 here, I'm assuming? Or maybe not, actually. Maybe they have to be the same because of... So did we work out the thing with the 8s? I'm pretty sure... Like, what I'm wondering is we don't need... We're not guaranteed to have all 4 8s here, right? Like, we can just have 2 8s here. Or maybe just one of them. Maybe just one of them could be an 8. I think that's what I'm trying to work out right now. Or what I was trying to work out, and I don't think I did work it out. Like, could we just have, like, an odd one be an 8? Or even, like, 2 of them that aren't even together. Yeah, because... No, because... Right, for the same reason why we have to have a 1 in the corners. Because there's 2 thermometers here that are 1 through 4... Yeah, no, because we... What am I saying? They all... Yeah, all the 8s have to be... in something like this. I'm trying to just work this out. If the 8's here, then it can't be here or here. So it would be here. So that means that this can't be an 8 in here. It can't be 8 and 2. So if it can't be 2 and 8, it can't be 1 and 5. So that leaves... It's either 3 and 4... Or no, 6 and 4, or 3 and 7. So that's either a 3, 4. It's either a 3, 7 or a 4, 6. There. We don't know what yet. But it can't be an 8, 2, because an 8 has to go either here or here. I was trying to, yeah, see me trying to work out how that worked. That should be such an obvious thing because I already did the ones, but it wasn't so obvious to me. But it's obvious now because we have 2 thermometers that fill up the entire row, so we know there has to be all 8 digits here, all 8 digits here, all 8 digits here. So the 8 would have to go on the end. So can I like color these? If an 8 goes here, I guess we don't know. These are kind of, are these independent of each other? These 2 versus these ones. I think they are independent of each other, I want to say. I don't know though. So that means that the other one, if a 1's here, the other one has to go in one of these 3. So we can kind of put a 1 here and a 1 here as well. It doesn't really help me though because that's 3 digits. I was gonna say, does that help me? No, because these are the ends of the. If these were the bulbs, then that would really help me with the bulb idea, but it doesn't help me. Yeah, this is really hard. I might need to sit here and think for a second in silence. We can't work out what's not on the end here. No, because we don't know what pair this is. We don't know if this is a 3-4 or a 3-7 or a 4-6. If we did, then we can eliminate 6 or 7 as being the ending, but we can't. Well, maybe we could. Oh, no, wait, maybe we can. Hold on. So the biggest number here is either a 6 or a 7. And let's just pick a number. Let's just say it's 6. The thing is 6 and 7 are right next to each other. So if this was a 7 here, it would mean one of these. Oh, hold on. If this was a 7 here, it would. Okay, this final one. If this was a. Now, this could be an 8 here at the bottom, right? And that could solve our problems. But let's just see if this could be a 6 or a 7. Because if it can't be a 6 or a 7, then we know this has to probably be 1, 2 at the start. I'm thinking. Hold on. Because if this is a 4, this could either be 5, 6, 7, or... Which I think what I'm saying is that this can't be a 7 and then a 6 here or here. Because that would eliminate both of the pairs. Okay, so this can't be a 7 for sure here. But, okay, if this can't be a 7 here, it could still be an 8. So let's just say hypothetically this is an 8. Okay, hypothetically this is an 8. Let's put an 8 there just to visualize this. Now, if this was 2-4, which is what I'm trying to test here, is whether or not this can be 2-4. If this was 2-4, then we would have 5 and 6... or 5 and 7. It can't be 6 or 7. I guess this could be 5 and 6, right? This could be 5 and 6. It could be 2, 4, 5, 6. Crap. That actually works. That would completely work. But that would mean that would have to be an 8. That would mean this has to be an 8 here. Question. 1, 2. We have... all the digits left. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 works here. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 does not work here. So this can't be a 5. This has to be 6, 7, or 8 then. Okay, no, that's good. That eliminating the 5 from here. It can't be 5 from here because having 3, 4 here would eliminate both pairs that add up to 10 here. So this can't be a 5 here. 5 is the lowest number this could be, and it can't be that. So now we're looking at 6, hold on. What we're looking at here is 6, 7, or 8. We're looking at 6, 7, or 8 here. And it can't be a 6 or a 7, I don't think. It can't be a 6 or a 7, because if it was a 6... Hold on. Well, no, it could... No, wait, hold on. It could be a 6 or a 7. But then this would have to be a 1, 2 here. If this was a 6 or 7, this would have to be a 1, 2 here. It can't be 6 or 7 with a 2, 4. Well, it can't be a 6 if it's a 2, 4, because there's not two numbers to go in between them. But if it was a 7, it can't be a 7 either, because 5 and 6 are the only numbers I can go in between that. So, okay. If this was a 2, 4, this couldn't be 6 or 7. It would have to be an 8. Now, the question is, can it be 1, 2 with a 6 or a 7? Let's test that out. 1, 2 with a 6, this would have to be 3, 4, 5, which would mean that we would have to have a 4 in here, which is possible, right? Like a 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, either 3 or 4, or... Well, it can't be 3, 4, because 3, 4 would eliminate those, but it could be 4, 5, right? No, that actually works. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. That is a possibility, because this could still be 3, 7. Oh, but that eliminates 2, 4 from this. Hold on. Yeah, but that's still a problem, though. That's still a problem. That means it could be 1, 2, and it could be 2, 4. If this is 2, 4, this has to be an 8. If this is 2, 4, this has to be an 8. If this is 1, 2, I mean, it could still be an 8. But can it be a 7? Hold on, can it be a 7? 1, 2... Or, no, 2, 4, 5, 6. And it can't be... Okay, we already established that. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. It could just be a 4 and a 6. 1, 2, 4, and a 6. That would make this... 1, 2, 4, 6. No. It can't be 1, 2, 4, 6. It can't be 1, 2, 4, 5. So did I eliminate this being a 7? I think I eliminated this being a 7, but it could still be a 6 or an 8. But that still might be valuable. If we know this is a 6 or an 8, that still might be worth it. Oops. Right? Gosh, I'm having a hard time with this. 40 minutes into the video, I don't have a single number put in. If we know this is a 6 or an 8, then if it's an 8, it's 1... No, it could be 2, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, it could just be 2, 4, 5, 6, 8. Or 1, 2, whatever I just said with a 6. 1, 2... 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. And maybe I'm supposed to look at this other one now. Am I supposed to look at this other one and use that now to help me eliminate this? So I've got two possibilities here. Wait, if this is an 8, it has to be a 5 or a 6? Hold on. 5 and a 6? Because it can't be a 7. No, it could be 1, 2. Yeah, but if it's an 8, it could be a 1, 2 still, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it could be like 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. One, 2, 3, 5, 8. Dang it. So what does that mean for the other one? Does that mean anything? So once again, the lowest this can be is 8. Or the lowest it can be is 5. And does that mean this has to be 1, 2, 3, or 4? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So this has to be a 1, 2, 3, or 4. Can it be a 4 here? If it's a 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it can be a 4. 3, we can just skip. If it's a 3, we can just skip. Hold on. If it's a 3, wait. No, hold on. Maybe it can't be a 4. Hold on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would put the 7 here, and the 4. Oh, but the 4 is going diagonal. Or diagonal. I can't talk. The 4 is going horizontal here. But if this was a 4, then that would make this a 7, which would eliminate the 7, which would make this a 4, 6 pair, which would actually tell me that the 4 would go here. And the 6 would go here. So that is possible. It is possible. Shoot. Why does everything have to be possible, man? I can't eliminate anything. That's the hard part about this, is I can't eliminate anything. 3, we could skip the 4. Yeah, it can't be 3, 4. 3, so it would be skip a 4. 5, 6. 3. No, but again, this is not vertical. It can be 3, 4 because they're not eliminating both of these numbers. See, the reason why I could eliminate certain ones from here is because if it's a 6, this eliminates both 6s. If this is a 7, it eliminates both 7s. And like this is only 1. So I can shoot. This can't be a 5 and a 6. Or this can't be a 6 and a 7. Oh, wait, it could be a... Hold on. This could be a 6. My logic is wrong, isn't it? This could be a 6 and a 7. Because it would only eliminate 1. Right. The row thing. Horizontal versus vertical. Because if I was thinking if this eliminates the 6 from here... But it can still be... It could still be 4, 6 here, but just the 6 goes down here, right? And then the 4 goes up here. That still works. Oh, I'm so stupid. Okay. I feel like this has to be how I start, though. Something like this. Another interesting thing is like 6 or a 7 here. We don't know which one, but it's A6 or A7. And that would eliminate a 6 or 7 here and here. And here. That's 3 different thermometers. that can't be one of those digits. We don't know which one, though. So, like, let's just say it was a 6 in one of these boxes with a 10. Then that would mean a 6 wouldn't go here or here. But this could still be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This could easily just end with a 7 here, end with an 8 here, or end with a 4 here, end with a... I'm screwed. I don't know how anybody does these. I actually don't know how anybody does these. Do I just watch the Cracking the Cryptic video and get back to you guys? What am I missing? So maybe this could be a 7 here. I have this written down as 6, 8. But the reason why I said it couldn't be a 7 was because if this is 2, if this is 1, 2. See, I was thinking that if this was a 3, that it would eliminate this as being 3, 7. But this could just be 1, 2, 3, 5, and this is totally. This could totally still be 4, or this could totally still be 4, 6 in here. Yeah, it just could. So so my logic was that something about eliminating a pair from here, but I think this can be a 7. Ah, come on. See how I get stuck on these little things, man? Why are... Can you just be 6, 7, 8? Yeah, see, that makes this a little bit harder. If I knew it was just 6 or 8, I would be happier. Okay. I thought I would try to give this one a go because, gosh, I watched the intro to the video on Cracking the Cryptic, and they were like, the guy was like, Mark was like, yeah, this is a more approachable one. And I thought maybe 8 by 8 would make this more approachable as well, but I really can't do it. Oh, wait, we know this can't be an 8. Because one of these has to be an 8, right? Yeah, we know this can't be an 8. This has to be a 6 or a 7. Hold on. We know this has to be a 6 or a 7. It can't be an 8. So if this is 2, 4... 5, 6... Okay. Does 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 work? This is what I was trying to eliminate earlier. Okay, I'm going to type it in there so I can visualize this. 5, 6, 7. Does this work? Because otherwise... Well, no, I guess it could still be 1, 2, 7. Okay, so 7's still possible. What am I saying? I was trying to eliminate the 7, but it could still be a 7 with 1, 2. I think. Hold on, are these 7 and 8, actually? Are these 7 and 8? Because if the 8 goes here... Wait. Are all of these 7 and 8? Dude, that's what I was missing. I'm an hour into the solve. I think I just realized that. That should have been something I should have got from the get-go. Right? Hold on. Let me just make sure. It's embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Okay. First of all, this can't be 8 then. Which means this can't be 4, I don't think. Okay. And this can't be 7 either. Hold on. Which means this can't be 3 either. This has to be a 1 or a 2. And then that would mean that this would have to be a 6. Like this 100% has to be a 6. Like we just first number in, it's a 6, which means that this can't be a 6, which means that this is a 3 or 7. Okay, that's not okay. You just ruined the moment. Okay. because I clicked on the wrong thing. This is a 3 or a 7. Now, 4, 5, 6. Can this be 5, 6 here? I don't see a reason why this can't be 2, 4, 5, 6 or 1, 2. Oh, well, yeah. No, I know it can be 1, 2 here and then anything here. What I'm trying to ask is, can I eliminate? I'm like, okay, because this is a 6 here, can we eliminate 2, 4 yet? And I don't think we can eliminate 2, 4. But what we can say is that this can no longer be a 7, which means this would no longer be a 6. Does that mean this can no longer be a 4? No, this could be 4, 5, 6. Right? This can be 4, 5, 6, I think. No. This can't be a 4 here anymore. Or could it? 4, 5. Okay, I need to actually type the numbers in here to visualize this. What I'm trying to imagine is, I understand that, like, if you put a 4 here, this would have to be like 5, 6. It doesn't really matter. 7 or 8. We'll just say 7. I understand that this can no longer be a 5 here. So you'd have to go 6, 7. Oh no, you can't do that. It can't be a 4. Okay, so it has to be... Does that work the same for all of them? Hold on. Is that the same for all of these? I think it is, right? Oh, and this 6 being here all of a sudden... No, but that doesn't matter. Well, no, it does matter, because this can't be 6, 7, 8. Well, it doesn't matter, because we need a 4 in here anyway somewhere. Well, the 6 can't go in this one. Oh, so a 6 goes in this one. So a 6 goes here, right? Hold on. Hold on. Does a 6 have to go here then? So this has to be a 5? Six can't go here. Does that matter? Does this matter that this could be a 4 or 5, right? This could be a... Yeah, no, that doesn't matter. But this can still be... That means that this has to be a 4 or no? No, because it could be a 1, 2, 4, 7, or 8, right? It's either 1, 2, 4, 7, or 8. Or 1... Or maybe it could be 2, 3, 4... This could be a 1. Shoot, man. This is really hard. Well, wait. No, this has to be a 7 now. How did I do this? Well, hold on. When did I get the 7 here? Because I realized this can't be a 7 or 8. This has to be a 6. Which eliminated the 6, which means this has to be a 7. Which means this has to be an 8. Which means this has to be an 8. Which means this has to be a 7. 7. Which means... Does that mean anything for these ones? Hold on. Can we determine anything for these ones? Oh, wait. That means this has to be a 7, though. Or no, that can't be a 7. Oh, I did it backwards? My bad. Sorry, guys. Don't yell at me. I meant to do it this way. Oh, wait. No, that's not how this works. Those aren't 7 or 8s. No, those have to be 7 or 8s. Wait, was I wrong about this? Does it have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I thought it couldn't be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I made that mistake earlier. See, I didn't realize the horizontal thing. See, I remember catching myself when I was doing this over here. Now all my pencil markings are probably wrong. When I made the mistake over here, I was thinking about like, oh yeah, you know, if I put a 4. See, I kept thinking that if I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, my thought was this 3 eliminates that and the 4 eliminates that. If these can't be 3 or 4, that's not possible. But this only eliminates 1. It doesn't eliminate both, right? I am right about the 7 or 8 thing. This is so frustrating. I think we can still eliminate the 4 from all these. I think that's still right. This can't be a 6. Because if it's a 6, that would mean this has to be... one of these has to be a 7, and we can't do that. We just proved that. It took me an hour and 7 minutes to realize that this has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this can't be a 7. So this has to be the... this literally has to be the other 4, 6. That's not the numbers. Oh, because I already had them typed in. It has to be a 4, 6, which means this has to be a... I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. My mouse skills, my keyboard skills are horrible. Okay. That makes this. This can't be a 1 or a 2. Now we know where the 1 or 2 goes here. So, yeah, this is what we have. And that's frustrating, though, because now this... we don't know. Question. We know a 2 goes here or here. Does that mean this is not 1, 2... it could be 1, 3, 4... No, it can't. This can't be 1... it can't be 1, 2. No, it can be 1, 2. Am I stupid? These are not on the same row. I keep doing dumb things like this and think that eliminates... this 2 does not eliminate this 2, because the 2 could go up here. Okay, but 4 and a 5 are eliminated from here. So what does that mean? Is it just 1, 2, 3, 6? Is that... wait, did I just figure that out? I think it just has to be 1, 2, 3... no. 1, 2, 3... no, that's not right. Oh, maybe this is wrong. The 4, 5, or 6 can't go there. No, this is wrong. What? Am I not right about the 7 or 8 going here? I think I'm still right about this. So... Four and 6 are wrong. Duh. No, 4 and 6 are right. No. It can't be 3 or 7. Am I missing something that adds up to 10? No. I'm just trying to think. 1 and 9, we don't have 9s. 2 and 8, it can't be an 8 because one of these has to be an 8. 3 and 7. It can't be a 3 or a 7 because of the same reason. 7 or 8. So it has to be 6 and a 4. Am I doing the wrong? I'm starting at the bulb, right? Increase from the bulb end. It's so crazy. I gotta double check the most basic rule of these. I'm like 70 minutes into this. If this is painful for you guys to watch, I apologize. I hope I chopped up the video and didn't make you guys watch the whole thing. My problem is that this can't be a 7. Wait. Okay, hold on. If this is an 8, this is an 8. This is 7, this is a 7. Yeah, no, 7 or 8 is eliminated from these. So this has to be a 5 or a 6. How can this not be a 4 or a 5? That makes me think that this is wrong. No, 4, 5, 6 being here just doesn't feel right. Like it's possible. There's no way that this can't be 3, 7. Am I wrong about the 7 or 8 here? Guys, I don't know what to do. This is so confusing. Like, I felt so proud of myself for getting this right. But now I feel like this can't be right because of how this works with this thermometer. But like, I don't see how else this thermometer could be. Okay, I guess no, 7 or 8 can't be wrong, right? Oh, it can be wrong. It could be... Oh, that's what I did. Okay, well then the whole puzzle's ruined. It could be 7 or 8 like this with 6 on the end. I'm so stupid. So that means that this could still be a 7 then. Okay, so my whole 7 or 8 idea is wrong. Which means probably all this is wrong. At this point, I should just restart. This is what solving a Sudoku puzzle is like for somebody that's a complete beginner. Like, actually, like, people solving these in, like, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, it's, like, so insane. Like, it's frustrating. Sorry, I've been away from the mic. I'm not... This is so frustrating. I'm at 78 minutes. So... I don't know what goes here anymore. I don't know what goes here anymore. I don't understand any of this anymore. We just know this can't be a 2 or an 8. We know this can't be a 2 or an 8. This could still be a 5, hypothetically. Well, no, we just saw that this can't be a 5. No. We saw this can't be 4, 6, 5. But I guess this can be 7 now. Can this be 7? Okay, let's just imagine this is a 7. And let's just say... Does it matter which one's an 8? There's got to be an 8 somewhere. I guess the 8 could be here. This could be a 6, hypothetically. That would make this an 8. That would make this probably a 7. Have to be a 7. That can't be a 7. It can't go like this. So then maybe 8 right here. This can't be a 7, so this would have to be a 7. No, but that would make this a 7. This cannot be a 7. I think I can logic this out of being a 7. Just by placing some stuff in there. Well, this can still be a 7. I'm sure this can maybe still be a 7. But this has to be a 5 or a 6. This is still possibly a 7 now. So this is a 5, 6, or 7 at this point. I think. Because if this was a 7... Yeah, it could be something like... I hate being on the wrong number thing here. This could be like a 7 or 8, and then this could be a 7, and then this could be a 7, right? And this could be a 6. And like... This could be like a 5 or something, you know? Is this possible? Probably this isn't possible, but... Dang it, man. My logic was bad earlier, saying that these had to be 7 and 8s. I forgot that if one was an 8, the 7 can just go in front of it. But we could have something like an 8 or 7 here. And an 8 and a 7 here. So it's got to be something like that then. I'm pretty sure this has to be a 5 or a 6. Like, I feel pretty good about this being a 5 or a 6 now. If this was a 6, then this would be a 5, and we'd have the same situation again. So... This can't be a 6 here. This can't be 6-4 here. Because we would have the same situation which I just ran into. So this has to be a 7 and 3. Jesus, I'm always on the wrong one. It's control, right? Hold on. All right, I gotta start using control because... Oh my god, I just immediately don't do it. This is annoying. So this is 3-7, this is 5-6. So that means that this is 3-7, so we already knew this can be a 7. But that eliminates these from being 3. So it could be 3, 4, 5 or something. So the 7 doesn't go here. I mean, one of these could be a 7. I think that still means that this has to be a 1 and a 2, though. I think we can lock in 1 or 2 here. We can eliminate the 2 from being there. I think still. Because if this is a 5 or a 6. So we have 3, 4, 5 or 4, 5, 6? 3, 4, 6. One of these is a 4. One of these is a 4. Does that help me with anything? I don't know if that helps me with anything. I really don't. I'm still lost. Well, we know this actually can't be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because the 3 can't go in one of these. So we know it's not going to be 7 here. So we can eliminate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 1. What about 2, 2, 4? So does it have to be 1, 2 then as well, actually? This might have to be 1, 2 as well. We just don't know if this is 3, 4, 5 or 4, 5, 6. Because my thought was that this can't start with a 2, because then it would be 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think it has to be 1, 2 at least here. Oh, which is good. That eliminates the 2 from going in one of these. And the 2 from going in one of these. So that means that this is no longer possible to be... This is... The corners are 1s and 2s. For sure, I think. I'm pretty sure the corners are 1s and 2s. Because if we can't have a 2 go in the second position here, that's a problem. Because a 2 would have to go in the second position. At some point, in one of the corners. Because you need to have a 2 in the row. Right? Hold on. Let me think. Because you can have a 2 here. No, you can't have it. No, hold on. No, that's wrong. I'm wrong, I think, again. My logic is so bad. Does this not have to be a 1 or a 2? Am I wrong here? 1, 4, 5, 6? No. Wait, yeah, it can be 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Oh, that's probably just what it is. Oh, that's probably just what it is. I might have just, by putting in the wrong thing, I might have just actually helped myself. Because what I did here is if I said both of these are 1 and 2, which I'm pretty confident in this one being 1 and 2. But if I said this was 1 and 2, guys, I'm an hour and a half into this puzzle. If I said this was 1 and 2, then that would eliminate the 2 from going in all of these locations, which that's not possible. Or is it possible? No, that is possible. Because it could be 1, 3... 2, 4, 5, let's just say 1, 3, 4, 5, 2, 6, 7, 8, No, maybe that is possible. But could this still be 1, 4, 5, 6, 7? I don't see why that can't be 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I thought... Okay, my problem here is I thought... I thought I eliminated 1 and 2 from being here. It's either 1, 2, and then we don't know, or it's 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. If it so, can it be 1, 2? Hold on. I'm gonna do this again. Hold on. Let me really think about this. That just eliminates these. We can still put the other 2s here. Or no. So if a 2 can't go here, be a 1 and a 2. I think I just looked at this. I just looked at that, right? I'm trying to just figure out if this can be 1 or 2. I'm trying to figure out if I can eliminate 1 or 2 here, and I don't think I can eliminate 1 and 2. There's got to be an easier way to figure this one out. And I'm done. I am officially giving up on this one. I gave it a go. I mean, unless I'm supposed to look at the box here or something. Can I eliminate 1, 2, 3, 4? I don't think so. If this was 1 and 2, hold on. If this was 1 and 2, I think then I can eliminate the 3 or 4. But I think I don't know that this is 1 or 2. I mean, this one's definitely 1. I mean, we can say that for sure. Maybe that's all I need. This 1 eliminates this for sure. Okay, there's at least a 1 in one of these, which I guess would make this a 1 and this a 2. Because this could still be 4, 5, 6, and this could absolutely still be a 7, by the way. So this could be 4, 5, 6, 7. But either way, that means that this is still a 1. We just know this can't be 2, 3. Oh, maybe it's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we don't even know it's a 1. It could be 2, 4. Oh, okay, never mind. Well, yeah, I'm giving up on that. See, there's just too many things here that are just poking holes into my ideas. And it's just like, I don't know how you're supposed to figure this out then. Like, I thought that you would be able to figure out like this. You probably can. I don't know. I really don't know. So, I mean, if we're really going off of like, I don't know, this is a 1, 2, 3, this is a 5, 6, 7. Well, this is just a 1, 2. We know this is just a 1, 2. Cool. We know this is a 1, 2. We don't know what it is. But again, if this is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. It could be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. It could be 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. It could be 1. Well, hold on. 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's go and say that it could be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. It could be 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. It could be 1, 2. So this is a 2, 4. This is a 1, 2. Either way, that eliminates the 2 from here. which would mean that we can probably go around here and eliminate the 3 and the 4, right? Because whether the 2 goes in the bulb or the 2 goes here, it's still on this. Oh no, because that doesn't affect the other one at all, does it? Yeah, it does, because this one affects... Yeah, no, this one affects this one, and this one affects this one. So I was right about that idea. I had the right idea there. I wonder if this would be faster in my head. I wonder if the fact that I'm making a YouTube video out of this, if me talking through everything is actually slowing me down. Like, what if I just go quiet? You know? Would that help me? Should I just go quiet? Is that what's going on here? Maybe this being consecutive limits what these ones can be. So this is a 1 or a 2. We know it can't... It has to be 3, 4, 5. This has to be 3... 3, 4... See if it's a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If it's a 4, it could be 5, 6, 7, 8. It could be anything. But if it's a 4, then this... could be a... It can't be a 3 here. It'd have to be a... This is a 4. This can't be 3, 4. This is a 4. It can be 5, 6. So let's just hypothetically say that this is a 4. It could be 5, 6. It could be 6, 7. Let's just say it's 5, 6. 7, 8. Yeah, there's no reason why it can't be that. I was trying to eliminate the 4 there, but I don't think I can. All right, I'm almost 2 hours in this puzzle, and I can't solve it. So, I mean, this is just a sad ending, I guess. I'm going to pause this real quick. I'm going to go watch the video. I'm going to go see what the solution is, and I'll get back to you guys. All right, guys. So, I just watched... the Cracking the Cryptics channel. I didn't pause this, did I? I wonder if it automatically paused for me. Probably not. Anyway, I just went over and I watched up until a certain point where he said that because these are an 8, one of these is an 8, either 8 here and here or 8 here and here. He says that if you look at this column, right, you have 3 and 7 here. You have... What are your remaining digits? 1, 2, and 3. Where is 1, 2, and... Well, 3 is here. Where is 1 and 2 gonna go? And he basically said, yeah, I mean, you can put the 2 here and you can put the 1 here. So, this is where I stopped watching. Now, does this help me at all? Oh, yeah, it tells me that the 1 is here. Which tells me that the 1 is here. Which tells me that the 2 is here. And the 2 is here. So, this is what I was missing. Was this row. And the reason is because the 1 or the 2 can't go, they can't go on the end of these because this is a thermo, right? So even though we don't know where the 8 goes here, we know that this can't be a 1 or a 2. We know this can't be a 1 or a 2 because it's at the end. So now we have this set up. But with this new information here, can I do anything with that? Because it's weird not being a regular Sudoku puzzle. 2, 2. I mean, this doesn't help me. Well, we know... Hold on. We know a 2... Yeah, maybe this box. Yeah, maybe we know this is a 2 now. Because we know a 2 goes here or here. It's either 1, 2, or it's 2, 4... Oh, that's weird. That This is the exact same situation I had over here earlier. Okay. Well, I needed to use this. I only got these in here because of the hint from watching the video, unfortunately. So I didn't solve this one on my own. It's so frustrating because like I guess I could have got that eventually. But we know 2 goes here. We don't know where. What about the 1s now? Can I do the same thing with the 1s? I don't think so. Oh, we probably can put a 1 here, though. The reason, because we know this is a 2 here, so we know there needs to be a 1 in one of these, because the 1 can't go on the thermo. So it's in one of these 3 in the box, right? So it's in one of these 3, and it can't be here, so it's in one of these 2, and it can't be here, because this is, again, on a thermo. Or, to put it simply, these are all not 1 because they're part of the thermo, and we're using a 2 here, therefore it's here. Yeah. So now that means a 1 goes here. And I did say this has to be a 2 here or here. Is the logic still valid for that? Hold on, because my earlier pencil markings, I shouldn't trust them anymore. Oh, right. Thermos, again. Right, yeah. So the 2 can't go on these thermos, the 2 can't go on this thermo. And if a 2 is in this row, so now, yeah, we can definitely narrow this down to a 2 here. And a 2 being in this box... Well, first of all, that eliminates the 2 from here, which means it's a 1 here. Now, it could still... No, this does have to be a 2, actually. Because... Here. Yeah, this has to be a 2. But also, I was going to say, I think the 2 has to be here now. Okay. Is that all the 1s and 2s? It's all the 2s. What about the 1s? Okay, I guess the other 1 would go here. Okay, that's all the 1s and 2s. All right, we got all the 1s and 2s in here. It only took me 2 hours to do that. Now, from here, I don't really know what to do. So to... Maybe it's going to be easier to go from the 2. So, hold on. What about this? Is this anything? We know this can't be a 4. Could this technically be a 5? I guess it could technically be a 5. I don't see why it couldn't. Yeah, I don't see why this box couldn't be a 5. Oh, you know what? It can't be a 5 because then this would have to be, it would be 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be 6, 7, 8, and it can't be, neither of these can be a 7. Okay. But I mean, this can still be a 5. So this can't be a 7, one of these two. But it could still be 3, 4, 5 here. It's really frustrating that I don't know what to do here. 3s go... I'm assuming the 3s go like this, right? Hold on, do the 3s go like this? Is there something there with the 3s? Like, if a 3 goes here, then would the other one have to go here? Yes, correct? And then if the 3 goes here, then the other one would have to go here. Hold on. Let's just say this is 3, 4. That would eliminate a 4 from this, which is impossible. You can't go 3, 4. But, I mean, this could easily be 7 or 8. Well, it can't be a 7 or 8. It could be a 6 or 8. 6, 8, or like 5, 6. But we know one of these has to be a 4. In fact, let me just pencil that in. One of these has to be a 4. We know that these can't be 4s. This could be a 4. Which would make this a 3, which would make this a 4. And that can't happen. Hold on. So if you ask yourself, where can the 4 go here? It can't go here, right? The 4 can't go here. So that leaves us with here. But if the 4 goes here, you would have to put the 3 here, and then the 4 has to go here. So the 4 can't go here. So that means the 4 has to go here, right? Doesn't that mean the 4 has to go here? Which means the 5 has to go here? Am I crazy, or isn't that how that works? Which would mean this would have to be a 3. Which would mean that this would have to be a 3. Which would mean that this would have to be a 3. Which would mean that this would have to be a 3. 4, 5. Which would mean that this... it could be 6, 7, 8. Well, we know this isn't a 7 here. Okay, it could be 7, 8, 6, or it could be 6, 8, 7. We don't know. Am I right about the 3 logic too? Gosh, I can't believe the thing that held me back for 2 hours. Well, no, the thing that held me back for like the first hour was a lot of bad logic. 3, 3. So this is actually, we can go ahead and delete. This is a 3, 4 pair. Which is interesting, because we know there's a 3 here as well. Well, since it's a 3, 4 pair, hold on a minute. It's on a thermo thing. So that means that this is a 3, that means that this is a 7. So now all of a sudden the 7 can't go here. But we knew that, kind of. This can't be a 6, though. So this has to be an 8. So this has to be an 8. So we just don't know where the 6 or the 7 goes here. Yeah, that could be either or. But we got these 8s. Doesn't that mean this has to be a 4? Or no. It could be 4. Hold on. Did I do that wrong over here actually? No, the 3 it works because we eliminated the 4 going over here, so the 4 had to go over here, right? Because if we eliminate the 4 going here, the 4 has to go in one of these ones. Which it will have to go in one of those ones. I'm hoping I didn't make a mistake by putting this 4 here. Oh, I think I did. Because can't the 4 go in one of these, actually? And then the 4 go like over here? Hold on. No. My point was that if the 4 can't go over here... No, it can go over there. The 4 can just go over here. Right? Hold on. Let me backspace. Well, this can still be a 3-4, actually. I think I can maybe leave that in. What I think... The only thing that I think now is... Well, the 4 still can't go here. But there's no reason why this one has to be the 4. Right. This still has to be the 3. No. No, because if I can't put the 4 here, then I can't put the 3 here. Back up. Back up. I'm making a lot of logical... I'm using logic. I'm making a lot of decisions that I'm realizing don't have to be true. That's like the theme of this puzzle. By the way, this is like my first one of these hard things that I'm even doing, really. Or I guess no, the other one I tried was also... No, I tried a couple, but this one's like... Okay, but I know the 4 can't go here. I think I... Hold on, can I still say this is 3-4? No, the only reason why I said that can be 3-4 is because I put the 3 here and the 3 here. That's the only reason. But this can't be a 4. So could it be 5, 6, 7? And then the 3 goes here with the 4, 8? Yeah, see, that's the thing. It could be 5, 6, 7 and 3, 4, 8. And I know for sure this is 5, 6, right? Why did I eliminate the 7? Well, no 7. We already had a whole situation about this earlier. Okay. Yeah, took me like half an hour just to figure out there was no... God. Wait, don't we know that these can't be 4s as well? So that this has to be a 4? Like, obviously this cell can be 4, 5, 6. But can't we say that this can't be 2, 3, 4. So this can't be a 4 here, and this can't be a 4 here, and we know this can't be a 4 here. Because 4s here or here. And we know that's not a 4. Can't we just say this is a 4? Which would make this... This would have to be a 3. Okay, I don't think that helps me. Because we already knew that the 3s, they're gonna be in these places. So this doesn't really help. What it might do is help me. We know the 3 doesn't go here now, so we know that one of these is a 3. Right? Guess. This could still be a 5, 6, or a 7, unfortunately. Can this be 2, 3, 4, 5? The reason why I'm asking if this can be 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, I think this can be 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't see why it can't be that. I was just wondering, because maybe we could eliminate the 5 from being here, which means that the 5 is either here or here. Which means this is 6 or 8. But I don't think we can do that. I was trying to. I don't think it works. Yeah, if this is a 5, 6 pair, this can't be 3, 4, 5. Because then they would have to be 6, 7, 8. And the 5 and the 6 would eliminate this 5, 6 pair here, and you can't do that. So it's not 3, 4, 5. So it could be 3, 4, 7. No, it can't be that. No, there's a trick here. Okay, there's a trick there. No, there's an answer there. I don't know exactly. Maybe it just means that like the 5 goes like here or something. But maybe that's all we can... But then that would eliminate this for me. That'd actually be really important. We know one of these is a 3. So let's just say this is a 3. Yeah, this could be 7, 8 then. This could be 4, 5, 6. Either way, maybe we know the 5. Maybe I was right about the 5 going here, but maybe we can't determine whether the 3 goes here or here. Maybe that's what's going on here. Or maybe it could be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe. So I think there might be multiple options here. Then this is 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that would work. Okay, so I can't say for sure the 5 goes here or here. Can I say for sure this is an 8 then? Or can I say for sure that this is a 6? Can we say for sure one of the 5 goes here or here? Maybe that's it. Is like we can say for sure the 5 doesn't go... 5 doesn't go here, because then the 6 would have to go... Oh no, it could be... Never mind. Again, my logic doesn't work because this could be 3, 4, 5. And then this could be a 6. And this could be like... No, this wouldn't work. Because, this would have to have a 3, 4, or 5, or a 6 here. Okay. So we can eliminate a 5 for sure from... Ooh, we can eliminate a 5 for sure from right here. But then... can we eliminate a 6 from this for the same reason? This can't be a 5. This can't be a 5. This could be a 5. But then do we have enough digits here? 3, 4. No. So this can't be a 5 or a 6. And it can't be a 7. So this one has to be an 8. Okay. We can eliminate that. Which means that this is an 8 up here. Okay. So, okay, we got 2 of these 8s here. Now, the question now is... Okay, so this is a 5, 6 pair. It's a 5, 6 pair. Now... That doesn't help me a whole lot. But it does help me. Knowing the 8 goes here... Oh, knowing this is a 5, 6 pair means that this is a 7. Which means that we can eliminate the 7 from this. And that means that we can eliminate the 6 from this. Which I kind of already knew. Oh, that eliminates the 7 from this. Oops. 7 goes away from there, so this is a 5, 6. This is now 5, 6 pair here. Wait, these could both be 5s or both be 6s or be a 5. These don't actually interact with each other, right? See, that's what I was confused about. Wow, my brain is just automatically assuming because there's 5, 6 that they interact with each other, but they don't. Because they're not in the same box, they're not in the same row or the same column. They're just both happen to be 5, 6 pairs. That's okay. That messed with my brain so hard. These are obviously tied together. So this could be just 3, 5, 6 or 4, 5, 6 or 3, 4, 5, We have no idea. We still have no idea what this is. If this was 4, 5, 6, and this would be a 3. This would be a 3. This would be 4, 5, 6. And this would be 5, 6. Yeah, that is possible. This could be 4, 5, 6, I think. I was trying to determine if maybe that couldn't be 4, 5, 6, but it probably can be. Yeah, this is so hard for me to figure this stuff out. I'm sure there's pro level tactics here that are able to really break things down and like you know, when you watch, you know, like these cracking the cryptic channels solve this, it just, they make it look so easy, you know? It's been 3 hours. It's been 3 hours. I've been working on this puzzle for, not really, it's been 2 hours and 40 minutes. But pretty much, this is an insane amount of time to work on a Sudoku puzzle. This is like half a workday. It's insane. It's a weekend right now. This is what I'm doing on the weekend. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me right now? Okay, if this is a 3, this is a 4. And vice versa. No, not vice versa. If this is a 3, this could be 4, this could be a 5. And then this could be a 6. No, this can't be a 5 and a 6. Because that would eliminate this. This also can't be a 5 and a 6. So that means... That means what? It means that the 5... Or does this mean that the 6 has to go here now? No. Well, it does by default, because this can't be a 6. No, what am I saying? These don't interact with each other. Gosh, like they do, but they don't. See, this is so confusing. Like, yes, this can't be a 5 and a 6, and this can't be a 6 and a 5. Sure, but that's all the interaction they have with each other, these two thermometers. That's it. That's the only interaction. I'm trying to make the logical leap that since I have a 7 and an 8 here, that like... My brain plays tricks on me. They're like, this has to be a 6 here because, like, we've already used the 7 and the 8 here. But, like, that's not how it works. This isn't one big thermometer. My brain... This is why I'm not good at these. Is because of that. But no, I am right about the 5 and the 6 thing here. Because of this cell needing a 5 or a 6. I know it's not 3, 4, right? This can't be 3, 4 because then that would put the 3s all right here. And that would put a 4 right here. And it can't be 4 here and 4 here. But it could still... Oh, yeah, wait. This can't be 3, 4. Hold on. This can't be 3, 4 like this. But maybe it could be 3, 4 like this. Could it be 3, 4 like this? And this be 5, 6? Right, because you could always put the 3, 4 over here. See, that's the problem, is I'm thinking because you do that, you have to put the 3... Wait, yeah, no, that's another logical fallacy thing I'm doing. Right? If you put the 3, 4 like this, you could put the 3, 4 over here. Yes or no? Because this can still be 5, 6. Or is it not possible to go 3, 4 like this because I had a 7 here earlier, right? Why did I have the 7 here earlier? I accidentally deleted that because this can't be a 7 here. It could be 3, 4 here, Okay, I'm trying to think. 3, 4, because my thought process is if this can't be 3, 4, and this can't be 3, 4, but I think this can be 3, 4. 3, 4. But then this would have to be 3, 4. Right. If you put 3, 4 like this, then this would have to be 3, 4. Because the 3 can't go... No, this doesn't have... It could still be 3, 4, 3, and then 4. Am I ever going to solve this or no? Am I ever going to solve this? Shouldn't it be easy at this point? Look at how many things I have in there. Well, we know this isn't a 4. What am I saying? We know this... Wait. How long has this been here? We know this isn't a 4. Therefore, a 4 goes possibly here. No, the 4 can't go here. Because one of these has to be a 4, right? No, it could be 3, 5, 6. But does the 4 not being here means that the 4 is in here? Okay, if the 4 is one of these, does that mean the 3 is one of these as well? Or not? Well, if the 4 is this one, then yeah, this one would have to be a 3. Or no? Okay, hypothetically, I'm going to put numbers in here, but I'm going to delete them. Could this be a 4? In which case, this could be like, let's just say a 5. And then this is 3, 4, 6. Dang it, I think that's possible, right? No, because then the 3 would have to go here. Right. So, okay, this is one of those things where in like 10 minutes, I'm going to forget about my logic for doing this, and it's not going to make sense to me anymore why I put those in. So, like, if this was a 6 and this was a 4, now this would have to be a 5, and that would mean this would have to be a 3 and a 4. The problem is the 3... Yeah, if a 3's here, it has to go here, here, and here. That was my logic. Because if it doesn't, you run into a problem. Okay, so because of that, I do think that this is a 3-4 pair. Hold on. Do I know for sure that this is a 3-4 pair? Because that would make this 5 and then 6, and that would make this... We don't know what exactly... It could be 4, 5, 6. It could be 3, 5, 6. But we would know that this would be 5 and 6. Right? Which would make this a 5. Oops, not a 4. Which would make this a 5. Which means this can't be a 5 here. So 4, 5, 6. So this would have to be a 3 then, right? Because it can't be a 6 because of this 6. No, I did the thing again. I did the thing again. Guys, somebody stop me. Oh my goodness, what an idiot. I did the thing again where I thought because we have 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, we have to have 5 and 6 here. That doesn't make any sense. So does that mean that my whole theory is wrong about this then? Yeah, this could be a... Right? This could be a 4. This could be a 5. No. No, one of these has to be a 4, so the other one has to be a 3. We don't know which one. But that would make this a 5 and a 6. If I can type them in right. That would make these a 5, and it just doesn't make these a 5 and a 6, which it does make this a 5 though. Okay, you don't know these ones yet. These are not connected. So this is obviously a 3-4. We don't know what yet. So these are not 5s. Well, this is not a 5. So 5 is here or here. We don't know where. So this isn't a 5. This could still be 6, 7, 8. No, this can't be 6, 7, 8. It can't be 5, 6, 7. It can't be 5, 7, 8. Because the 7 can't go in this box. Right? The 7 can't go in this box right here. Because it's going to go in one of these. So this has to be a 3 or a 4, which we already knew that. That's not helpful. Kind of. I think we already knew that. So we know this is a 5-6 pair as well. If this is a 3-4, which doesn't really help me, but I wonder if this is a 3-4 as well. Like, we know this is a 3-4. If this is a 3, though... Yeah, this would be a 3-4. Are these all 3-4 pairs? That's insane if that's how this works. Because if these are all 3-4 pairs... I mean, I knew the 3 thing. I guess it makes sense, actually. I guess it does make sense for all these to be 3-4 pairs. Right? Because if this is a 4, you need a 3, and the 3 would have to go here. If this is a 4, same thing. Oh, I never realized that's how that worked. So this can't even be a 5. And this can't even be a 6. So that's just how that works. Okay, so then you can figure out that this is going to be 7 or 8 here. Oops. I mean, but that doesn't really help me. I'm just thinking because of this row. If this is 3-4 and this is 5-6, this is 7-8. This is 6-7 here, and this is also 6-7 here. So this is just a 5, and this is just a 4. If these are 3-4 and these are 3-4, we know this can't be a 5 here because of this 5. So yeah, this is 6-7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This has to be 6-7. One, 2, 3, and 4 are here. 5 is here. 8's here, so this is 6-7. Right. Then this is 6-7 because these can't be 6 or 7. And this can't be 6 or 7. So yeah, this has to be 6 or 7 in these. Okay. So that means 3, 4, 3, 4. This has to be a 5. Which means this has to be a 4. Which means this has to be a 3. Which means this one has to be a 3. Which means this one has to be a 3. And this one has to be a 3. Which means these are all 4s. Okay. So that did not eliminate the 4 for this one. That's so sad. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hmm. Okay, 6, 7 here. Oh, this might be just some regular Sudoku stuff that I'm not familiar with, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess the 5 could go here or here. I don't know. Okay. Do I know if 5 goes here? I don't think so. I was going to say, maybe I could say for sure if 5 goes here. Because there's 1 and 2 here. Maybe if 5... Okay. We don't know for sure if 5 goes here. 6 or 7... It could be 6, 7 here. Or it could be 6, 8 and like 5, 7. Or it could be 7, 8, 5, 6 here. Okay, this box is going to have to come into... This box is going to be important at some point. Maybe now. Oh, it is now. Yeah, the box is important now. Because a 5 is in one of these 3, which means that there's... Which means that this is a 5 and a 6. Here. So the 3 digits here are... 5, 7, and 8. Let's just go 5, 7, 8. Well, okay. This one can't be a 5. So 5, 7, and 8. So 5 goes here or here now. Oh, well, that actually means that a 5 goes here or here. Okay, we'll think of... Well, it has to go here then. Has to go here. Okay, yeah, this box is definitely what I gotta focus on now. So this is a 7 or an 8. Well, the 8 goes here or here. So that means that I don't think that these ones are 8s. Oops, because these 8s are also in this box. If you look at this box, it needs an 8. 8 can't go here. So the 8 has to go here or here. Which would eliminate them from these two. So, let's eliminate the 8 from there. So, let's do that, which is obvious, but... So the 6 is here or here. There might be some weird thing where I can eliminate the 6. I'm not sure. Or the 7. Don't know. I don't know if there's a trick there. But I'm trying to think if this is 5, 7, and 8. We have 3, 4. And... I guess 8. Or no. No, wait. 5, 7, and 8. Hold on. Does the 8 just go here? Hold on. Let me think. Why is my brain... Let me undo this. We said 5, 7, and 8 has to go here. 7 or 8 has to go here. Or no. 8 has to go here. If the 8 goes here... 5, 7 goes here... Yeah, if the 8 were to go here where I'm highlighting, then the 5 and the 7 have to go here, and then that would not be possible. Correct? Or I think an 8 has to go here. I'm pretty sure an 8 has to go here. I'm pretty sure an 8 has to go here. Which would mean a 7 goes here. Ah! 7 goes here, and that means a 6 goes here. And that would mean... Okay, no, this 6 is in this box. So that means this is a 3 and a 4. That means this is not a 3. Because this is 3 and 4. One, 2, 3. Okay, it's 4, 5. What number am I missing? 5 and 6 right here. So this is 5 and 6, which means this is 5. Oh no. We don't. We have a 5 there. What am I missing? 4 and 6. 4 and 6. Oh, we have this now. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Wait. No, I gotta do this one. What am I doing? Oh yeah, we can figure out these now because of these. So it's 1, 2, 3. We need a 4 and an 8 here. Correct? 4 and an 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 5 and a 6. Because these are a 4 and an 8. Which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a 7 and an 8. 7 and an 8. Which means we need a 5 and a 6 here. 5 and a 6. Due to this 5 being here. And that means we have 1 digit left over here. Oh, we also have this taken care of. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then, okay, so this would have to be a 7. This would have to be a 5, apparently. Oh, that's 7. Takes care of. Oops. Wrong number. 7. This is a 3. Now, we have 2 digits here. We already knew that. 1, 2. Do we need a 3? Yeah, we need a 3 and a 4 here. Oh, it's just a 3 for the box and for the thing down. Okay, so 3 and a 4. So this is now 4 here. Is this a 4 here? Yeah, this is a 4 here, and then this is an 8. Do I know? This is not a 6. What am I looking at here? Oh, there's just single digits in this one. Okay, so I can figure this out through the single digits on the rows here. So, or just like this. Oh no. Oh, we don't have a 6 in this row. We don't have an 8 here, which means this is a 7. Which means this is a 6. I solved it. It took me 180 minutes, which is 3 hours. It took me 3 hours. And according to Cracking the Cryptic, Mark, in his little intro for this one, this is a supposedly an approachable puzzle to be able to solve. As a complete Sudoku beginner, you guys saw me make countless logical errors, just one after another, and I couldn't for sure pin down certain things. I tried a lot of stuff out. Like, I mean, not having experience in solving these things means things don't jump out at me right away. So for a lot of things that people just say, oh yeah, I get it, you know, obviously, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, obviously, you know, like people just the way that like I see them solve it. I'm gonna go watch his video now. I only watched the beginning of the video, which told me what I needed to do with this row, right? The idea that placing the 1 and the 2 in these 2 spots early on, because you had all the other things in there, that was the very, very difficult thing for me to spot, and I didn't see it. So I did not solve this one on my own. I didn't solve this one without help. But because this was an end of a thermometer, this was an end of a thermometer, because this was the middle of a thermometer, and this was the end of a thermometer, thermometer. And then these two we had locked down as 7 and 3. Like, you just only have 2 spots for the 1 and the 2 to go, and that's right here and here. And because we had these here, although it took me a while to even get these here, like this took me forever to get. A 3-hour puzzle for me. Absolutely insane. I might upload the full video of this on Patreon and then upload like an edited down version on YouTube. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm gonna do about that. I might just do that. This was insane how it took me 3 hours to do this. It's just insane. Anyway, there we go, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed me absolutely struggle the hell out of solving a Sudoku puzzle. I was not expecting to stay up this late. It is a Saturday. It is 2 o'clock in the morning now. I was just going to do a quick Sudoku for like 40 minutes to an hour, and I was going to be done with it. No, I was not expecting this to take me this long. I'm out of here, guys. Thanks for watching.